Welcome again to QMS, the software solution company. Today I want to introduce to you a company who has written a dynamic forms composition software package to complement the laser graphics line of printers. This package provides an extremely user-friendly interface to the laser graphics family of printers and consists of both a text and graphics editor that executes on the IBM PC XT or AT. FormMaker 1, designed by Turnkey Computers of Mobile, Alabama, provides a totally menu-driven package that provides operator help screens and prompts to allow the user to operate the laser graphics printer without any knowledge of the QMS printer control codes. Let me first tell you about the FormMaker 1 package, and then Mike Hoover, Vice President of FormMaker Software, will demonstrate just how easy it is to create and edit forms electronically with FormMaker 1 software, an IBM PC, and the QMS laser graphics printer. Pre-printed forms and documents are an expensive necessity in today's commercial, educational, and governmental organizations. All too often, many of these forms become outdated before they're used. As a result, a costly inventory of stocked forms can become a pile of waste paper from which your investment can never be recovered. The space required to store large volumes of pre-printed forms also adds to your overhead cost. Even with a well-stocked inventory of forms, there are too many times when the very form you need is temporarily out of stock. Fortunately, there's a practical solution to these perplexing problems. FormMaker 1 software, a special text and graphics editor, now harness the printing power and versatility of the QMS laser graphics printers. FormMaker 1 makes it easy to integrate high-speed, high-quality laser printing into all types of businesses. Whether your operation is small and relatively simple or large and complex, you can now create and produce your own forms in-house simply and efficiently. With FormMaker 1, non-technical office personnel can create and process their own business forms and graphics. The need for expensive forms design firms can be minimized or eliminated, and actual printing and inventory storage costs can also be reduced because your forms don't have to be printed until they're actually needed. This way, when you update or modify a document, you aren't stuck with hundreds or possibly even thousands of outdated forms. FormMaker 1 provides a total forms handling capability so that organizations can work with forms rather than working around them. With FormMaker 1, non-data processing trained personnel can create and produce forms easily by simply moving a mouse across a desktop and touching a button. Everything from boxes and lines to barcodes can be displayed on the screen of your personal computer. FormMaker 1 lets you see what your form will look like before it is printed. You can move lines of text, change font sizes, or reposition sections anywhere on the screen, all by using the mouse and simply pushing a button. Now anyone can create professional quality forms and documents and print them quickly and easily whenever they're needed. Print them blank and complete them yourselves, or let FormMaker 1 fill them out for you. FormMaker 1 can even merge your various forms with a database file and print hundreds of forms, all with the proper data filled in the correct places. Now you can stop wasting your time and money because you've had large quantities of pre-printed forms in inventory only to be discarded when they've become outdated. Let FormMaker 1 demonstrate how simple it is to make your own customized or standard forms as you need them. Forms can be printed at any time during the creation stage through the use of a single command, and forms can be written on disk for storage and recalled from disk for editing. Also, forms with variable fields may be filled out at the time of printing, either from the keyboard or from a disk file. FormMaker 1 operates on the IBM PC XT and AT personal computers and on most IBM-compatible PCs. The development system requires one hard disk drive, an IBM color graphics monitor, and color graphics card. So if you're tired of throwing away reams of expensive, outdated business forms, or of discovering too late that the one form you need is out of stock, the FormMaker 1 special text and graphics editor may be just what your organization needs. Find out how you can use high-technology laser printers and FormMaker 1 software to create the forms that your company needs. Now Mike Hoover is going to show just how easy it is to create a form using FormMaker software.
This is the FormMaker software design screen. FormMaker was designed to run on a standard IBM PC XT or AT, and what we're looking at is a window or a portion of a form that is 8.5 by 11 inches. The screen segment that you see blank here is approximately 8.5 inches, and you're looking at a window that is approximately 2.5 inches. We have digital meters that are displayed on the screen that tell you your absolute location and the relative size of the image that we will be building. The FormMaker package is designed to work in conjunction with a base IBM PC having 256K of memory, the color graphics card, and we recommend a 10 megabyte hard disk. What we're going to do is produce a very simple form that anyone can produce very quickly we're going to use a purchase order as an example. And first what we're going to do is position the cursor where we want to start a function and press the button on the mouse here. The left button on the mouse is used to make a selection off of the menu. By moving your mouse up and down the menu, you position it to the function that you require and press the mouse button as I said before. What we're going to do first is draw a box around the entire screen, and we do that by simply moving the mouse and watching our meters here till we get to the exact position we want the box, and we press the button one time. And you see the line appears across the top, the exact size that we have asked it to draw. Then it allows us to draw the vertical portion of the box, and we are watching our relative meter here to get the exact size and dimension of the box that we want to create. We will stop it at 106, which is 10.6 inches. We are then asked for a thickness of the line or of the boxes, and by pressing the mouse button twice, we default to a standard size line. We can now position back to the top of the form where we would want to start putting our text in. By selecting the characters menu, we simply touch the button and we go to a characters menu. At this time, we can select the lookup type we want, which we will select font 328, and we will enter the data. The data that we have here was typed in from the keyboard. This data may be edited. At this time, when we hit the enter key, it will take this data and display it in the proper font and resolution on the screen. We can now position to where we want the next line of data to start by touching the mouse button, and we can enter the next line of data. We will continue this process. Okay, and we will position where we want our next line to start. Okay. At any time we can position where we want to start any new function. Okay, we'll start our next function here. print here. And what I'll do is, at this time, I will print the form.
They're at the second story.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine. Okay, hold it right there.
This is just a standard form, which we saw a minute ago. We're going to do an expansion. We're going to blow. This is our new blow-up feature, expand feature. Which we can look at just sections of it. Just scrolling around here. Okay. Shrink it. Okay, and we can even shrink it further. See the entire form. Go down to barcodes and do a select type. And we want 5/10 of an inch. Auto print. Enter the data. Okay. Under it. We're going to do logos. And we're going to print this form.